What's cracking? What's up, A?
What's up, Jay? We're here cracking huevos with J and A today. Hi, guys. It's been a minute,
It sure
but
has.
today we're gonna be talking about girl code,
Yes. What is girl
right,
code?
Jay?
So, yep. A and I are gonna have different versions. So I'm gonna ask A a series of questions, see what's up, and then hopefully you all can share a little bit at the end. So, are you ready? Let's see. What is girl code? So, our first question is, what is
Mm-hmm.
girl code if your friend wants to hook up with your ex?
Ooh, that one.
Spicy one.
Um, yes. Well, is this a recent ex or is this an ex like
I just
5 years ago?
let's say 3 months and beyond.
Oh, hell no. For me, no. You just don't do that. You just
Hmm.
don't do that. You just
Why?
don't date anybody that your girlfriends used to date
Hmm. Okay. Why do you think that is?
because
That's like a lifelong code, right? We always think about that. Like, girl code is,
yes.
you know, hoes before bros, right?
Well, because I mean, they broke up for a reason. They're shitty, and if he's flirting with you and you're falling for that, that's just disrespectful. That's
Hmm.
disrespectful.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one
And
for sure. Hmm.
mhm. And if he was shitty to your friend, he's gonna be shitty with you.
100. Hmm. It's
Maybe not
true.
in the
And
beginning,
do you really want to
but
see them again? Can you imagine?
yes.
Parties and gotta be
Can you
fake. Mm-mm.
can you imagine just picturing this? He licked your best friend or your good girlfriend's hoo ha.
No, I do not want to
And
picture
now
that.
he's looking yours. That's nasty.
If he is. All right, cool. I totally agree with you on that one. Okay, the next one might be a little bit different, you know. So this one is, what is girl code to you if your friend wants to hang out with your partner, married or not? So boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, partner, right? I mean, is it appropriate for them to go to dinner, drinks, movies? What do you think? And we may not agree on the same, so I want to know what you think. What is the girl code for that?
Hell to the no.
Okay, why? I'm curious.
Um, there is nothing my girls need to be hanging out with my man
Okay, straight up.
for lunch.
Hmm.
Straight up.
So what if I was like, let me hang
Like,
out with D to chill? Is it because
um,
I'm not interested in men? Is it different for me? Or is
yeah.
it so concern? Because
No,
I've
it
had
wouldn't
that
be a
happen before.
yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, for you, because you like women, so I wouldn't feel, and you get along with D, so
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't feel any kind of way, honestly.
Yeah. But I still want to do it, just so you
Yeah,
know. I feel awkward and I
yeah,
don't. Yeah.
right. Because that's girl code. That's
Yeah.
girl code.
It's girl code. Because
Uh-huh.
it's happened before. I was a good friend with this one guy. We're still
Hmm.
good guy friends. We're together, but and I was cool with my friend, but they made a whole big old thing about it. And then I remember when I came out and then he said, "Oh, thank God, now blah blah won't be jealous." I'm like, "Oh, so she has an issue with me hanging out with you, even though we were friends first."
Yeah.
So I guess it's different. I didn't know her. So, okay.
Hmm.
That's a good one. I get that. I don't
But
believe it's
see,
appropriate. Hmm.
yeah, it's not appropriate because I bet you your girlfriend would probably feel some kind of way. Why are you going out with him? You know, you don't think she would feel some kind of way?
Probably. I mean, I
Yeah.
can imagine, like, it just depends. Like, I always hear this thing growing up. My mom, it kind of didn't make sense, but I get it now about like hanging out with married men and stuff like that, even had no attention. But I
Yeah.
kind of get it. And I think it's just how we are. I think it's about girl code if it's a friend, but also respect because you don't want them to think anything. But you can have male friends. It just depends, right? But it is kind of
Yeah.
worrisome, you know? I think
Yeah.
my
Because
partner would be, is alive.
the devil is alive.
Yeah.
And you just never know.
Hmm.
Especially if you go, okay, say they go out to lunch and they get have a drink or two. And this is
Hmm.
the thing though. If you're my friend and you're not asking me to go to lunch, but you're asking my man to go to lunch, we got some problems.
Yeah,
Like, wait, you should want to be hanging out with me, not with
yeah.
him.
Or both of you all together. That's what we,
Hmm.
because I respect you. Like I said, we don't all have to agree, but I wouldn't. Like I think a few times maybe when to go pick up something, but I wouldn't. I just that's
Yeah.
just me, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah. But if my partner wanted to
Now,
hang out with you, I guess it's different because we're all friends. I wouldn't care.
yeah. But see, a lot of my girlfriends' partners, we've been friends since middle school. I mean, some of them I've been friends with since
Hmm.
elementary. But still, I'm not going to
It's still
be
different.
calling them. Hey, you want to go hang out and have lunch? What the hell is that? No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I mean, unless they were
I don't.
like truly best friends before or something, I guess. But still, it's he's
Yeah.
a married man, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless
All
they're
right.
fucking cousins. And nowadays, you can't even trust cousins because they be saying, "This is my cousin."
Mhm.
And then you find out, oh shit, they're having kids together. I thought they were cousins.
Mhm. Yeah. There was a episode on Love Is Blind like that where this guy,
Hmm.
Love Is Blind. I don't know if you watched it, but he was introducing the partner that he fell in love with in the pods without seeing her. And one of his
Hmm.
best friends, he introduced two girls to them, and then he confided in the girl he was dating and said that they messed around before, and she lost it. I would lose it too, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how can you be friends with that? I don't know. That's a whole different topic. So, all right.
Yep.
The next question is, what is girl code when you share a secret with one of your girlfriends in a group? So you're all friends. Someone shares a secret about their
Uh-huh.
partner or something. What's the girl code? Do you keep it? Do you share it? Do you pretend you don't know? What if they come up to you and act like you do know? What's the code?
Wait, in the same circle of friends?
Yeah, same circle of friends. Like we're all friends, we all hang out, and then like say I shared a secret with one of our other friends in your group, you know, what's the code? Do we keep the secret? You know. Doesn't mean what you do,
Well,
it could just be what is the code, you know.
yeah, what's the code? Um, I think depends on the secret.
Hmm.
Like,
What if I came to you and I said
mhm.
that, or not me, like, because we're different. So I'm trying to think of another hetero couple, right? And they said that they cheated on their husband and you're good friends with their husband.
Oh, and my friend's the one that cheated?
Hmm. And he told you in the group.
Oh, no. That's my girl. That's my girl. I'm gonna back her up.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna open my mouth.
Okay.
Now, if it's the other way around where I know somebody cheated
Hmm.
and it's affecting my girl. See, this is the thing because I've had several situations
Hmm.
where I open my mouth because I'm like, I think about if that was me, I would want my girl to tell me something. Because the
Hmm.
last thing I need is walking around like a fool around my man and the whole world knowing that
Your
he
whole
was
circle
cheating.
knows. Yeah.
The whole circle knows
Hmm.
except me. Now that would piss me off even more.
Hmm.
Um, but I open my mouth and it bites you in the ass. It bites you in the ass because then all of a sudden you're the friend that wants to throw bad juju or she don't know what she's talking about or she's just hating and it's like no bitch, I was trying to protect you but apparently you're a pendeja. And
Mm-mm-mm.
so then after several situations like that I was like bite your tongue, just bite your tongue.
Hmm.
But if my girls are cheating I'm not going to say nothing.
Hmm.
I'm going to be like I heard it but I didn't hear it.
We know nothing.
and and if a girl decides to go and tell my husband or my boyfriend or my partner, be like that you broke girl code because you're supposed to have my back.
Hmm. Yeah,
Now
yeah.
I know what I'm doing is not right, but that's none of your business to be
Girl code.
sharing.
Yeah. We are not here
Girl.
to see what is right or wrong. We're just saying what is girl code. And like I said, we
Hmm.
all have different versions and we won't all agree. So, all right. Um, all right. The next one is, what is girl code when your one of your girlfriends texts your partner? What is the girl code for that? It can be you, not necessarily, but like in general. Like I said, it doesn't have to be like us in general, but what do you think is the girl code? Universal girl code?
You don't do that.
Unless you're trying to get,
Unless,
I say, what is A's shirt size, which I did before.
yes,
But I
yes.
didn't even
That
text. I
was a good question.
Instagram. But what would you prefer? What would you think?
No, unless it's like, what's her favorite drink? What's her shirt size?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we want to throw a surprise party for her. We want to get together this weekend. Do you think she'll be available? Those texts are okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're texting him, good night, I hope you had a great day,
Mm-hmm.
or even if he texts you shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
your ass better leave his ass on red and you better screenshot it and send it to me. Hey, your man just said good night to me
Yeah, that's
because we can
crossing the
have some
line.
issues.
Yeah,
That's crossing the line.
definitely. For sure. Yeah. You just have to know, like even
Mhm.
like friends that I've known forever, guy friends that maybe got
Mhm.
married or in serious relationships. I respect the relationship. Even though they're my good friends, I don't.
Yeah.
I'll text them, but I'm not gonna be like inappropriate or say something like. If I had a guy friend because I'm gay and he may say I left the bed for you. I'm gonna sleep on the floor or on the couch. I won't sleep in his bed if he's with their friend. One time that happened, but I'm like, oh no, okay, you have a whole girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
That's weird. They don't
Awkward.
know. Yeah, it doesn't matter. To me, I don't know her, but it's girl code. I'm gonna respect it. And it's not, we're not sleeping in
Mhm.
the same bed, but I'm not gonna sleep in his bed. You know what I mean? Even though it's
Yeah.
offered. So I know what you mean. So if you're texting your friend's partner or, whatever, um, yeah, don't do that. It's not okay.
I know of a situation that the friend was like texting. I think the guy initiated the conversation and she just went along with it. And I'm like, just the fact that you went along with it is not
Mm-hmm.
okay. Cuz you
Mm-hmm.
know that, like, you have no business texting anybody's partner. Good night. I hope you had a good night, or how was your day today? Like, you have no business doing that.
Mm-mm. Unless she could just say something like, "Hey, how's work? How's the fam? Let's all hang out," or something,
Yes.
right? But
Yes.
I do
Stuff like
think that good morning and good night's reserved for like good
that.
friends
Mhm.
or partners.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now,
Yeah.
what do you say about, because there's some girls that'll be like, "Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't see it like that." No,
Well,
no,
I say
honey.
this: if my good friend, like so, or anyone, like if I had a friend, like I said, this doesn't have to be us particular. I would say anybody who would come to me and ask me that, especially my line of work, right? I would say bring
Hmm.
it up to your partner and say, "Hey, this person, like you said, screenshot it. This person texted me. I just want to bring it to your attention. You know, I didn't know how to respond."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like I've had like relatives and their
Mm-hmm.
significant other all of a sudden have uh Facebook and they request me. I
Yeah.
literally screenshot it and then send it to my relative, be like, "Is this
Oh, okay.
I
Like
didn't know
your
I
relative's
didn't know you're."
partner. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
Significant other.
was like, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know your partner had a Facebook. Is it okay if I accept him?" And
Mm-hmm.
then
Mm-hmm.
they would be like, "Yeah." But I still
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
cuz I'm
Just be
like,
worried.
"What the hell?"
I
Yeah.
had someone once tell me like I know how many followers he has, and once he adds on, I'm like, okay, that's a little extreme, but I understand where you're probably
Yeah.
coming from. We don't want to be controlling, but definitely, yeah, I've had definitely experience where other people have added me, and I'll tell my if they're like gay or something, I'll tell my partner like, oh, look who added me, haha. But if I had another gay friend and their partner added me,
Uh-huh.
I'd be like, hell no, I don't know you. Like
Yeah.
I don't just randomly add people anymore. So
Yeah.
girl code. Okay. The other one
Yeah.
is we're zooming by on these, so it's gonna be great. It's gonna,
I
there's
know.
so many different codes that we think like just like boy code, right? What is girl code? Actually, I think that's the last one I had written down. But I think that if we think about it as family, especially if you're married, what is appropriate, what is not, right? What is girl code
Mhm.
though? If you're all close and you needed someone to pick up your kids, would you? And the only person at home is a stay-at-home dad or mom, right, of your partner or whatever. Would you reach out to
Mhm.
them to ask to pick up the kid if you live close by?
Okay. So say I need your girlfriend to pick up my kid or somebody's boyfriend. I
Hmm.
would text my friend first. Hey, is it cool if I ask your husband to pick up my girls?
Yeah. They're close by. Maybe their kids are there too, or something like that. What is girl code? There's so many different scenarios and situations, right? But why do you
Mhm.
think we even have girl code? What do you think?
I think it's just like a level of respect and boundary, just to keep the relationships, you know, in check. You got to check them
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
sometimes, some people are just like, what is it? They don't. Some people are not even taught respect. Sometimes they come from different backgrounds, and
Hmm.
they're used to seeing certain things, or maybe they were never taught, or maybe like their parents or their mothers were a certain way, and they're just, but I feel like just to keep that relationship, the respect in the relationships,
Hmm.
you need to have girl code.
Yeah.
It's just like guys. I'm pretty sure they have bro code too. I mean, some
Hmm.
guys are a little more trashier than others. It's just like
Yeah.
women too. Some women don't give a fuck. They're
They
just
sure
like,
don't.
oh, okay.
Hmm.
Well, she used to date him a week ago. It's okay. He's my man now.
Yeah. And let me tell you, the
Or
gay community, it's even messier.
yeah, you know, me and
Hmm.
my neighbor actually 2 blocks down. We were talking the other day, and we were just saying like certain things like you kind of sense the vibe of a girl, and then you decide if that's a girl you want to bring home and for your husband to meet, because
Hmm.
not everybody can be coming inside your house, and
Hmm.
you can't be introducing anybody to your husband
So you mean like if you
because
made a new
there's
friend and they're more like it's kind of like that nanny effect. You gotta get a
yeah.
certain nanny because it's like unfortunately we have to think
Mhm.
that way because they could hit on your partner.
Yeah.
Mm.
And sometimes like some women are promiscuous, and then I was like, and then she made a comment like, oh, who's gonna want my fat husband? But
Oh.
it's not that they want your fat husband, it's that they
Hmm.
want the way he treats you, the way you live. He sees, some women are envious of the lifestyle that he's giving you.
No, don't put
So
anything
if you're
past
like
nobody. Hmm.
yeah, so it's not really that he's hot and like, sexy. It's just that they love the way he treats you and the way he has you living,
Hmm.
that's what they want.
Oh, for sure.
And
It's like
some
Arnold
bitches
Schwarzenegger,
are
his
dirty.
nanny. Yeah, or Ben Affleck, whoever nanny that they mess
Mhm.
with. They weren't like, I mean, I mean, they say beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but it wasn't, everyone was criticizing the nanny. But I'm like, first of all, obviously, he found her somewhat attractive or caring or whatever it was to
Mhm.
have this long affair, you know? But you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
People just think if you look a certain way, you wouldn't be intimidated or afraid, or, you do
Yeah.
definitely. And I'm not controlling, but I know that there's certain things or people I don't think hanging out with exes and stuff like that is appropriate either, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Hey,
mm-mm,
I mean, it's a little different when you have kids and like you co-parent,
mm-hmm,
you know? I think it's a healthy relationship to like um both parents, hang out with their significant others, their new partners.
mm-hmm.
That's healthy for the kids. But a lot of the times I've seen like couples that break up, they have no kids, and then they're like, oh, this is my ex and he's gonna have lunch with me. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Well,
you
everyone's
know?
in their journey. Everyone's different. I can't speak to that, but no, but I know what you mean. Or if
Yeah.
like this is a great next topic, for next time
Mhm.
because this came up in our lives too. But even if like a friend that you found out or coworker that you found out later is friends with your
Mhm.
ex, and then your partner wants you to go to this party, knowing that ex might be there, am I the asshole because I don't want to go? Because I don't want to start
No.
shit. Like I can't help
No.
that you're friends with your ex, but I'm also stay away from drama and do
Yeah.
something, say something. It's gonna go another
Yeah.
level. I think that'd be a good topic too. Exes, right? Hmm.
Uh-huh.
But no, this is a good topic though. You're right. I think that sometimes if we don't know, that's why instead of attacking a friend because they don't know, you could just say, "Hey, I
Mhm.
don't think it's cool," or "I think it wasn't right. I just want to express my concern," instead of blowing up on them. Because you're right. What if they don't
Okay.
know any better?
Yeah. But then what if you approach them nicely and say, hey, you texted him and I don't think that's right. And they're like, what
Mhm.
do you mean? I didn't mean anything of it. And it's like, okay, but don't do it again, you know?
Mhm. Mhm.
And then they get offended, like, all of a sudden they become the victim, like, oh, she thinks I was trying to get his man and da da da. It's not
Mhm.
even like that. And it's
Then
like, no, I'm just,
yeah. Mhm.
I'm just checking you. I'm checking you because that you were out of line.
Pocket out of line, whatever you want to call it. I think
Hmm.
definitely have another conversation again then, because obviously they didn't hear
Hmm.
you and they took it a different way, and ask them. I always flip the script, right? How would you feel if I did the same thing?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
And they won't say, "Oh, I wouldn't care." Oh, really? Okay, let's go then. Let me see. Let me
yeah.
hang out with him. Let's go get drinks.
Let How about this? Let me tell your man that you were texting my man and see how your man reacts.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's see
that's
if
true.
what he thinks about that.
Just flip the. That's all you have to do. Just say, "Oh, you don't see a problem? Cool. Then I'm gonna
Hmm.
text your man. I'm gonna hang
Yeah.
out and go to movies with your man." I thought we were all cool. I thought it was cool. Free game. Now we don't want to be petty, but
Ooh.
hey, sometimes you have to, set a record, I guess. Anyways,
Okay, let me find
yeah.
out a pendeja texts my man and says, "Oh, let me go to the movies." Oh,
That's
girl,
what I was saying.
let me sip on
Appropriateness.
this.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm,
yeah. You gotta be careful. I,
yeah,
I
no.
definitely, yeah. I think about that too when other friends want to hang out or newer friends want to hang out, and I'm
Hmm.
like, what's your motive? No, I was kidding. It's
Yeah,
different, but I know what you mean. Definitely. All right, A.
yeah.
I think this was a good topic, girl code. So, what do you think? You think our viewers should pop in, what they think it is?
Yes, I think our viewers should subscribe. You guys know what to do. Subscribe and then comment about Girl Code. What are some barriers or some stuff that's happened to
Anything.
you guys?
Hmm.
Anything.
And do you
And if
agree
we
with
got to
what
check
we said?
somebody,
Hmm.
yeah. And if we got to check somebody, let us know. We'll check them. We'll check
Call
them.
us. We're mobile services.
Or mobile
We'll be
services.
there. All right.
I have
This
a
is,
black belt in Taekwondo.
let's go. Off the record. All right, cool. So this is cracking, huevos. So uh,
Cracking
we'll catch
huevos
you
with
next time.
JNA. We'll see you guys next time. All right. Peace out.